Hey there, this is Ivan from Yellowfin. Hopefully you've come straight from the blog on our website, but if you haven't, today we'll show you one of the ways that Yellowfin 7.4 will enable data science across the enterprise. And one of those ways is PMML support. For those who don't know, PMML is an industry standard output from most data science tools out there, which include R, Python, SPSS, SAS, KNIME, and many more. A complete list of tools that support this output is also available on the official PML site. To enable PML support, you will need to grab the plugin from the Yellowfin marketplace. Now this isn't quite up there yet, but will be available once 7.4 is released at the end of October. And once you have the plugin, all you have to do is go to your plugin management area like such and add it into your Yellowfin platform. Now I have the plugin here on my laptop, so I'm going to simply drag that into my plugin window as such. And then what happens is Yellowfin will then load the plugin into the platform and make it available as an advanced function. And all you have to do is give it a good name. I'll call it PMML plugin, and description if you wish. And I won't save in this time because I already have it in my platform, but if you're doing this for the first time, click submit and it'll simply load it into Yellowfin. Now that we have this plugin in our platform, let's just proceed over to the browse page and we'll go and try this on a report. Now I already have a report here with some data. And it's just a simple report that has employment, education, occupation, and some other demographic information. So now I'm going to deploy a self-contained PMML model over my report data directly in Yellowfin via advanced functions. So I have a column over here and I can apply an advanced function. If you don't know what advanced functions are, they're simply post-query processing that can be run over single or multiple columns in memory and actually have the output replace the current column values. So for example, if I run it over my target adjusted column, I have the ability to call the plugin, which we've just loaded, and I'm going to call a PMML model here. I just need to indicate where my script is. Now the location of your PML script can be local to where Yellowfin is or be located remotely on the internet. So loading this script will then give me a few different model outputs. Now what this PML script is actually doing is actually running a k-means clustering model exported from R. It expects a few input arguments as you can see below, and I'm just going to feed in the corresponding report columns into the script and save it. So I'm going to choose cluster affinity as my model output. I'm going to simply feed income to the input arguments, age, and gender. And I'll save it. So now it'll run in real time over my production data and give me the actual cluster values. So it's actually named the column as well to indicate that it has run a script over it. I can simply go to the format page and reformat my column name. I'll call it cluster 1 affinity. I already have a few other clusters that I've done for the different model outputs. And then you can see now I've got my k-means clusters running over my production dataset. Besides having this result appear alongside my production report, I can also use this output in my chart builder and visualize those clusters. So for example, if I bring age into my horizontal axes and income, two things that my model was dependent on, I can then simply take the resulting predicted value, push it into color, and have Yellowfin visualize that cluster value straight into my chart builder. And I can push this straight into the report canvas and visualize it on the dashboard as well. So if you're a data scientist and you've retrained or modified the model, all you need to do is replace the PML file at the location in the advanced function as indicated before, and Yellowfin picks up the latest and greatest over your production data. Now you can also run PML models as part of our data transformation flow in 7.4, but that's a video for next time. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and do check out our blog for more updates on Yellowfin 7.4.